What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Garage Autonomist. Anyway, I'm working on my interracial episode, which annoys the fuck out of me to even make one, but the fucking ignorance out there is just too much for me to sit and be silent on. And I'm also working on my Afro Other episode, and damned if fate wouldn't have had it that David Bowie had passed away about 2 days ago. Now, I'm looking at my feeds of my personal Facebook account, and all my friends and family and people I know from the old Afropunk board, they were all expressing their feelings about this chameleon of an artist who seems to have only spoken to certain kinds of people. And it kind of hits on the upcoming episode because it's no coincidence that I have been drawn to smart outcasts and vice versa. When it comes to people like us, it really is a universal experience to know that you are different from your own tribe. I know so many people in my life across the board of race, class, and gender who share their times when they came upon Bowie's music and were hit with feelings of instant familiarity with his work. Not an accident, right? One of my friends, a sister in Chicago who happens to have over 1,000 friends on Facebook because she is an artist there and she's had many showings and has attended many shows. So she gets lots of friend requests by people she may or may not know. With that being the case, she might see status updates from people whose views might not be compatible to hers, which led her to posting a status responding to one of her Facebook friends who complained that he was already tired of seeing rest in peace Bowie statuses from people of color, particularly black women, when Bowie, quote unquote, took one of our queens. Yes, David Bowie strapped on some goddamn chains to Iman and stole her from all of us black men who stood a good chance at being with her. You fucking clowns make me laugh because it's funny how you don't really value black women until they're coupled with white men. Yeah, I mean, be alarmed if she would have gotten with a damn neo-Nazi or some shit, or Donald goddamn Trump. But damn, we're talking about David Bowie, a white artist who could have been like so many other rock artists in the early age of MTV and not give a fuck that after a year or more of the video music station being on the air nationally, they did not show African-American artists on the network. In an interview with MTV's VJ, Mark Goodman, Bowie challenged the race issue by asking why there were no black artists on MTV. And all Bowie got as an answer, and paraphrasing Goodman, he told him, "That's not what America wants to see." Goodman also tried to use the old racialization of rock music. This is where people always want to see rock as white-only music, when we all know that African Americans actually created it. And while we did, our artists might have moved on to other expressions, mainly after being pushed out, and that art form being whitewashed for easier and bigger profit. So the way Goodman framed the justification is that MTV was a rock music video station. Therefore, they had to be all white all the time. Well, as we all know, that bullshit didn't stand for long, and finally Michael Jackson's Billie Jean was aired. Anyway, I want to express my rest in peace for Bowie in my own way. I'm still working on stuff, so I'll see you all soon. Peace. This is the Garage Autonomist.